I'm back. I didn't know if I would do these behind the scenes again, especially since we finished Yal Morgi. But you all enjoyed it quite a bit. It definitely helped with our stream numbers, and we were getting more followers from it. So, figured, fuck it, why not? I'm about to start the groundwork for the next campaign. Fresh pack of pens. I literally just opened it just now. I'm about to be grabbing the first pen out. Fresh notebook. Literally just took the little cover thingy off of it. You can see it. It's completely fresh. Ain't nothing written in it. First page, look, bam, blank as fuck. Haven't literally just bought these, like, what time is 11:30? About 40 minutes ago. We're not even gonna play games. We're just gonna get straight into it because, well, it's the start of a new campaign. Get some music going. Let's get going. I always love the first, a brand new notebook, new pen, laying the first little strikings, you know? I don't even know what to really call this thing yet. I know the rules. I know what I'm allowing. I know the basis of what I want to do with it. But the beginning and shit, I have no idea. So we're gonna figure this out. I always skip the first page. That's like the safety page. If anything happens, that one gets destroyed first. I'm gonna skip the title page, because I don't have a name for it yet. And then that leads to index. Oh, it's always a interesting time when I lay down the very first stroke of the pen. First little bits of ink on the fresh page. The book is no longer... It's been marked. Sometimes I like to go off of what I've done with the past campaigns for, like, laying it out. Now, I'm gonna number the next few pages.
Don't stir the water.
Probably gonna go up to 10. Because as you can see, these pages aren't numbered, so I do it myself. Helps keep track of things so much easier. I'm basically writing a book every time I do these things. Which is ironic because I'm actually working on 2 books at the same time. And then working on this. I'm working on a lot of fucking writing stuff. And we're also working on the Avatar stuff, which is slowly being worked on. We've got some ideas for that, but we haven't laid it down on paper yet, but we are getting there. A lot of creative writing. Alright. Now that the number's been labeled, let's start off with rules. Okay. Oh no, okay, I did right. This new campaign will be starting in, I think it's 3 weeks from now. We got Frozen Walk, yeah, 3 weeks from now. So Frozen Walk, a 1-shot, and then we start this one. I really like that one rule that I came up with in book 3. So I'm gonna stick with that one rule. So it just works well. There was a rule I established for book 3 that made things just so much smoother because we kept having like oh wow, I changed things up. Well, oh well. I'm really just copying a lot of rules from Yamori because like it just works well with the system that we use. Like we do our altered 5e homebrewed, so we have like we use a lot of 5e stats in like a lot of their shit, but like we altered it and made it homebrewed. So these basic rules are just like the alteration. this is the main rule that I gotta keep in here. I have some goodies pre-rolled. I've been cutting back on my THC consumption. To be honest, this thing is pretty like solid. I probably won't even probably get up to like this point and then stop, because it's just being sober has just been so much better lately. Like, it's just been helping a lot more. It wasn't like I was having a major weed problem before. It was just more like the interval of getting stoned was very small. So I'd only be sober for like a few hours, whereas now I've been like sober for most of the days. Only smoking just like the tiniest bit. I even did a bong pack yesterday. I hit it once and then just left it alone. Whereas in the past I would have ripped the whole thing. It's just everything's so much more silent and clear. And I've been smoking since I was like, well, marijuana. I've been smoking since I was 16. Cigarettes I smoked from 11 to 18. And I'm not knocking anybody that does. This is just my own personal choice. It's making things a lot easier for me. I'm almost done with the rules. And then I'm pretty sure once I finish the rules, then I'm gonna spark, because I don't really know what I'm writing. Like, I think I might have discussed it on here before. I'm actually starting with this one. I'm gonna be uploading these to YouTube. The last ones are just gone in the wind. I'm forever lost, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. But I'm learning that I realize that when people ask me questions on here, it actually, like, there's been quite a few people I've talked to who, like, they ask me questions what I do with certain situations. And I wasn't expecting that before. I mean, now that I think about it, I've been doing this for quite a bit of years now, but I never considered myself an expert. So it's so weird when people are asking me for my opinion now, and, like, they actually follow. It's like, whoa. I'm used to it with parkour, but not with like D&D and like writing and stuff like that. So it's cool, and like I want to keep this information readily available for people that miss. I keep looking at myself on the screen. I don't mean to. I'm gonna actually. There we go. Now I can't see me. But like if I say this, then perhaps the people that find us on YouTube will find it helpful for themselves, you know? Just anything to give back. Because I've been missing giving back. I used to give back all the time with parkour. What's up, Hunker? Oh yeah, you see how. Say hello to Noob. What's up? He likes to give kisses. He's a kissy cat. I've never met another cat that kisses so much. Buddy, I don't need you to get your saliva all over this. It's fucking fresh paper. He's like, I gotta scent it. Both pass. Be careful, bud. I can't hold you right now. So don't flip over. He's like, I'm just gonna find a way to flip over anyways. That's a good rule. I like keeping that rule. Just makes it so much easier for me and so that my play. Cause like if you're watching this, that means you watch our streams. So you know we get fucking high as hell while we're playing. And sometimes people forget shit, or like people want to argue about certain things. This rule negates that all. It prevents any kind of fucking arguing. It prevents anybody from going, oh, but this or that. It's literally like if we both were passed after adding your modifiers, whoever's got the highest number, you win. What happens if they both equal each other? You both roll again. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna add that because I didn't have that for the last one. And these aren't things that like I just make up, and my players are like, oh fuck you, this is bullshit. Most of the time it's shit that we've discussed several times, and I just solidified in ink. Like that's really what it is. It's just me just putting it down permanently because there's no such thing as permanence. Even our universe will blow up or change it at one point, probably trillions of years from now, but who knows? But yeah, there's no. Excuse me. another fucking... Go fuck yourself. A lot of... I don't know if this is happening in other states, but in New York, ever since we got the fucking Easy Pass thing and all the tolls, a lot of scammers are trying to trick people into telling you that, like, you owe us a bill or, like, you have to pay shit. I've paid all mine off. I don't owe any toll bills, and yet I keep getting the fucking scam. Because if you follow the link in the message, it takes you to a fake page that looks like the Easy, like, it resembles it well. It's a good scam. But that's how they fucking rob the old people who don't know the difference. And not only that, but when you copy the link and put in your browser, they get access to your phone, and so they fucking hack your device. And so then they get access to your bank account, your social media account, your email, all that jazz, and just drain that fucking account. People who don't understand cybersecurity or these threats don't get how there's a reason I don't like computers. I mean, I appreciate them, but like, if you knew how they work and you knew how the system works, people would not put so much trust on them. If you understood, like really understood, like went to school, like I've been working with computers my whole life. These things they're good. They're tools that can help or fuck you over. And nowadays, with more people knowing how to use them in other countries and people in this country not knowing them, we're getting fucked hard. Like, fuck cell phones. Learn how to program computers. Cell phones are trash. They're junk computers. They're not good. The only thing they're good for is calling and texting. That's it. Anything else is just... fuck that shit. Get a flip phone. All the apps and shit, there's a reason our fucking world's going to shit. Ugh, but I'm not going on to that spiel right now. I gotta work. Fuck, dude. I just ran into something that I didn't even think about. I'm talking to Greg. He's down over there.
You can't see me, but you can hear me.
Yeah. If you watch our stream, you know what's on the back end. He's not even at the table. He's in the other room. Bitch, you're not even here no more. Get the fuck out of here. You dead. You're dead. I hear Kyle. I realize, like, because I'm going through the rules and I see the money system and I'm like, oh shit. How's that gonna work with this? I'm just gonna skip that for now. If I create it, I'll come back to it and fix it, but for now, there's nothing I can do. The reason why I say there's nothing I can really do with the money system is because, like, the story I'm planning to tell is an interesting. This is gonna give you little spoilers, little insights. So if you don't want a spoiler, tune off. Like, don't listen. Go away. You know? I know, you probably enjoyed the stream, but here we go. So, for the spoiler, spoiler. That way nobody can get... There's been so many things where people just started talking about shit and it pissed me the fuck off because they didn't give any spoiler warnings, nothing. And so...
Understood.
I'm like letting them know. Spoiler. Here we go. So this is like a you've seen our one-shots. Little worlds of stories. Imagine each session is in the same context of a one-shot, like a story of its own. But we keep the same characters. And at the end of each one, something occurs to where they go to the next one. So the following session would be another story, another theme, another location, another type of story. So it won't always necessarily be like, oh, we got story and action. No. We could go into a story where it's like, this is a horror mystery. We got to go through this and figure out the answer to this thing. And then once they figure it out, boom, so triggers something that takes them to the next. And then all of a sudden, boom, the next session, it's like, now we're in this underwater world thing, and you gotta figure out how to either collapse the world or fucking... I haven't created these ones yet. These are just ideas coming to my mind right now. Actually, I'm gonna be jotting them down soon. But, it's like I don't want to say multiverse, because it's not a multiverse, but it's like universal one shot, like a one shot universe, like, but it's not even one shot. It's one long story, but with a different sort of think of like if you ever watched American Horror Story, the net like how like each season keeps the same actors, but it's a different story. Now make that every session. But instead of it the actors becoming new characters, it's the characters from the first season. And they just roll through every single season. Yeah. How am I gonna make it work? Fuck if I know. I mean, the only way to figure it out is just by doing it, you know? Like, you never know until you just start jotting down. That's why I just had to start jotting down, because it's gonna come to me. Okay, so now that the rules are done, I think it's time to spark it, because I don't know what the fuck I'm writing. The reason, like, I've talked about it several times, about fucking how I write, and most of the time, it's like I sit there, and a story starts playing in my mind, in my inner eye, and I watch it, and then I just record what I'm watching. That's it. You know, that's what I do for writing my books, writing my stories, anything, and it's the same technique a lot of professional writers, like authors, use. Like Stephen King talks about it. J.K. Rowling talked about it. What's his name? Garth Nix has talked about it. I don't know. Me personally, I'm a big Dan Brown, Andrew Sapkowski fan. If you don't know who those authors are, Andrew Sapkowski. I'm probably butchering his last name. He does the translation for the Witcher series, or he is the author, and then somebody else translates it. I can't remember at the moment. And then Dan Brown, if you ever heard of the book or the movie The Da Vinci Code, that series with Robert Langdon, he's the author of those books. There's more than The Da Vinci Code, and that's not even the first book. And then Garth Nix, he's responsible for, I think it's the Dark Tower trilogy series, that's Stephen King, but I know Garth Nix is responsible for like American Gods and the Night Angel trilogy and quite a few other books that have to do with mythologies. I read a lot. I can't even put a setting for this. In the other rules, I would have a setting. There's no real setting.
Setting was already set.
Yeah, alright. I guess we start. How am I gonna do this? You're along for the ride. You get to watch me figure it the fuck out. Nothing to it but to do it. Now I keep making jokes saying I don't know what the fuck I'm writing. I've been thinking about this shit heavily since the end of Yellow. Actually, before Yellow Morgue even ended, I was putting thoughts into this and ideas. So it's not like I'm just going in blind. But the premise of it, I'm just like, the premise I got, but like the intro, the starting, how I want to write this, not a damn clue. Alright, I'm gonna get off this screen so I stop looking at you, the viewers, and myself. My mind keeps telling me to start off with the story so far. I think that's what I should do. I got a story coming to me right now. I'm watching it in my head. I'm not gonna talk about it though, because I'm not gonna spoil it for my players. It looks like I'm chewing on my nail. I'm not. I'm kind of just biting it, just holding it, then letting go. How long am I streaming for? Oh, I'm already 30 minutes in. Holy shit. Am I gonna do it for an hour? Yeah. I can't see. My brain never goes beyond an hour. Sometimes it does, but I'll probably be back on later tonight with another hour. Because I want to start. I want to. Being 3 weeks out, I want to be ahead of the curve. My plan is to at least have like at least 2 or 3 sessions preset before going into it. Because like I said, I'm also working on a book on the side. I'm working, the reviews for the first book are finished. So I gotta go through and start editing that while I'm also working on the second book. Because it's a fucking quadrilogy. There's 4 books in the series. The first one's not even out yet, and I'm working on the second because I gotta stay productive, man. Plus, if I don't get the story out, I forget. Yeah, I'm good on this. I don't want to get to the point where I'm so stoned I don't remember what the fuck I just thought of. I'm kind of like above buzzed, but not high as hell. Right in that sweet zone. I see the story, I'm just trying to figure out the wording that I want to start off with. Do you know how difficult it is to like have to walk away from a world that you spent the past almost 3 years building? Just have to think of a different one for something else for a moment. Cause I was about to say Yelmorgy, but I'm like, we're not in Yelmorgy. And we're not in Galmior. Galmior is the frozen walk. I'm not touching Dalmania. We may come back to that world at some point. I kind of... Why not? Well, because it's like a one... If we're going to use Dalmania, I want to use the whole world, not just for the... Alright, yeah, we'll come back to Dalmania. No, and if you watch the end of Yelmorgy, spoiler alert, it's also on YouTube now. The campaign we played, Nordic, which was never uploaded on YouTube but was streamed, Nordic is like The world of Yamorgi is like the million-year prequel to Neurotica. You know what? Okay, so I got a good idea. I got a good basis. I'm gonna stop talking. Salvador just popped in my head. know. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. I've got a computer right in front of me. Okay. Sometimes when I go to write secret, I accidentally write secrete. So I just wanted to make sure I had the right fucking thing. I don't know why I write secrete. I know secret doesn't have an A in it, or another E after the fucking thing. For some reason my brain does. Does secrete even have a fucking... I think it's secrete is... Yeah, secrete just has an E afterwards. Yeah, there's no A. But yeah, sometimes I fuck up and do that. I don't know why. My brain is weird like that. Haven't I used that before? I have, so I don't wanna. It's right in there. Yeah. I'm not gonna reuse. I'm not gonna reuse that. Trying to think of the name of the land. Gotta have names. I've got such a wicked fucking headache. Well, it's not even a wicked headache. I got like this fucking pressure in the back of my fucking shoulder. It's like leading up to my neck, so it's like a dull ache, just like right in here. It just, I woke up with it. No, I didn't even wake up with it. It started like, I started driving this morning, and then it started to hurt in about, once I got in the fucking car. Once I got in the car, it started hurting. It hasn't eased since. I drank water, a lot of water, before drinking my coffee. I hope token. I think it's just I finally found a way. You know what? I'm going into too much of my personal. I'm wasting time. Oh. Fiona. Okay. If that's how you spell Phoenix, how can I? It's a real fucking thing? Wow. It's not the full, but that's so close. The Phoenicians. Okay, that makes sense. Phoenicia. I forgot there's a fucking the Phoenicians were an ancient Semitic group of people who lived in the Phoenician city-states along a coastal strip in the Levant region of the eastern Mediterranean, primarily modern Lebanon. I can still use it because it's technically not the same name. I was gonna call it Fionia, like Phoenix, and then like Gaia, but added together, Fionia. I'm keeping it. There is no such thing as Fionia. There is Phoenicia, but not Phononia. Yeah, I'm keeping it. Basically, just take Phoenix and just get rid of the X and put an A. I might have to put another O. No, Fionia. Yeah, there should be another O. No, I don't want to do that. Because it doesn't fucking matter too much. We just need it for it to start. I think that word means the same. Would wide and vast basically be the same? Because, like, vast is, like, great size, extent, like, enormous. Whereas wide is, like, width. But it's also extending at great distance. I don't want to just say the same fucking word twice. It's gonna make it seem greater if I can just use one word. But I've heard widely vast used several times, so I think I have. Vastly or widely, it is widely seen as a common. There's literally a website called Compare Words. That's cool. It's basically the same fucking word. Okay. Very great, but it's the same fucking word. This shit's not easy. And I gotta pee so bad. I might push it just a little bit more since I've got an hour, but I'm just gonna push it a little bit more. I just gotta go to the bathroom.
You in the bathroom or you in the room? I figured out where I want to be. There ain't no beauty in the beast.
God damn it, you don't wash this thing!
What the fuck? No.
You like that thought? Fucking pee, spit in the toilet, pee in the sink. I don't know if you could hear it. Oh man, I don't know if you could. I don't know if you guys could hear it or not. But Greg I was talking to them. Greg was brushing his teeth, but he wasn't in the bathroom. He was in his room, and it's right by the bathroom. And so I asked how he used it to pee, and then he made the joke saying he had to go in there and like while I was peeing, and so I was just like, you know what? Let's do it. Swap it up. You spit in the toilet, and I'll pee in the sink. It's just weird shit. This is the usual daily kind of conversations we have. Anyways, let's get back to this. Because I'm actually on a roll with it. I figured. A lot of names just want to start with G for some fucking reason.
Well, no, it doesn't have the image. That's what I was trying to show you. You get a better idea of what they kind of look like. That one's terrifying. That was what they like the assassins. That was one of all of them. See, you can put it that way.
I want to spark it just a little bit more to try to help ease it, but I'm a little afraid of spiraling into paranoia. I'll be okay.
Yeah, no, but well, this isn't. No, it's
It's
like
a vision.
yeah. It's like it also, but the issue is, it comes with a price of it hurts my eyes. But I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, I was thinking of a different
Oh,
fruit.
tell me that's
No,
not matches.
I was thinking of what species that's called corvo. They have the ability called praising eye, and what they do is they can determine the magical traits and potential abilities of an object or item. That's a big voice. That's a, what they can do that.
They can hear yous. Yeah.
They can do it. They can do it once a day, but then for the rest of the day, they have disadvantage on perception checks and things like that because it's a strain on their eyes to read magical traits. what I wanna be.
I know I can be what I wanna be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be. I'll be where I wanna be.
That's a good song. I know what I'm listening to on the bus ride in there.
Hell yeah, dude. I love Nas.
I'm just gonna message the group chat with what I'm being. AKA Walk on a Rampage. No, it makes more sense to me because it's the way
Separate something.
Yeah, it's a natural stretch.
Guys. It's more for myself. Thank yous. I appreciate it. think that's it. I think that's the way to start it. I went on for another 40 minutes beyond that I thought. I'm rounding up, it's 37, but still. Gonna take a break now. Get some brunch in me. Do some other things on this gray, rainy day. And then most likely be back on later. If I'm not... I don't know. I actually got quite a bit done. Because I pushed it. So I don't think I will be back on later. I actually got what I needed done. So that being the case, thank you all for tuning in. And check the link above. The golden ones, Yamorgi t-shirts are available now. They're $20 with shipping and handling. I believe it comes to like $23, $25. It depends on the size of shirt. Not actually, it doesn't just depend on the size of shirt. They're all priced the same. But I think it's the type of shipping that you get. And to those who have purchased, thank you so much. All proceeds are going to the production of our streams, to minis, to better audio equipment, better. We're gonna keep the 360 camera, but like better like displays and all that jazz to make the experience better for not only the players ourselves, but also you, the viewers at home who watch and who are supporting us by purchasing those shirts. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate it. Right now, I'm in talks with somebody to acquire a really good audio interface and a couple more mics. So, and knowing them, they'll give me a good deal. So that's where I'm hoping to throw these funds towards. Again, truly appreciate you tuning in. Love you all. And if you haven't checked out the ending of Yamorgi, sorry for the spoiler, go check it out now. It's on YouTube. And if you like the world of the Frozen Walk, the world of Galmior, that's going on again starting Monday. We'll be doing another session of that. And then we got a one shot after that, and then the beginning of this one. The name of it, I will give away at the end, when we finish the what am I trying to say? Not at the end of the Frozen Walk, but I will announce the name of the next campaign at the end of the one shot. So not this Monday, but the following Monday. Cool. That being the case, stay peaceful, stay kind, and remember, only through unity can we prevail. Love you all. Peace.